Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. Take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. Now, if you want to watch the link to the extended and or if you want to book a personal reading, you can find both of those links down in the description box below. Now, quick reminder for those of you guys who have not yet subscribed to the channel, I will be taking this moment to remind you to please subscribe to the channel. Why? Why is that I ask you in every single reading at the beginning of the reading? Because a lot of you guys forget, okay? Or at least I like to think that you forget. So I'm here to remind you, because also it helps support me and the channel. It helps that channel grow, all that good stuff. And of course, if you do enjoy these readings, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment down below, letting me know how these readings resonate for you as well. All right, let's go ahead and get into your dominant energy. Now, I see a few signs coming through the reading. You could be dealing with the sign of Scorpio. I see the sign of Capricorn, the sign of Aries. Whatever other sign this is doesn't necessarily have to be any of these, but let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Let's see what you have here. Okay, fateful encounter. Ooh, that sounds pretty exciting, huh? Okay, so you have your fateful encounter and you have here none other than the infamous number 1. Okay, so number 1, if you see number 1, adding up numbers and then you're like, oh my gosh, it equals 1, then that has to do with something here having to do. It's kind of like, you know, your spirit guides, the universe, whatever you believe in, God, source energy, guiding you in the right direction. Okay, so it's saying, yes, you're going in the right direction. Something good is about to happen. Something fateful, something here that is meant to be. Now, fateful encounter, also, as you can see there is a woman there with wings. It's like an angel. And she's holding on to a man's hand, right? You know, like those popular pictures. This is actually a very popular kind of, what is it? Like a picture that I've seen on Instagram a lot, where the girl's kind of like, you know, holding her partner's hand from the back. So fateful encounter, let's see. It says here, impossible to avoid this encounter. Big impact on the future. Questions your belief system and important life-altering event. So there's going to be some kind of an encounter where it's fateful. Okay, it's all about destiny. It's destined for you to encounter this person or connect with this person in this kind of way. It's impossible to avoid this fateful encounter. It's going to have a great impact on you, your future. Okay, and it's going to even question your belief system, because we all know that your sign can be a very fixed sign. It could be a very, you know, you kind of want what you want, and you get kind of fixated on one thing only. It's not easy. Change doesn't come easily for you. Again, there's a good to that, but also not so good. But here, it's going to question your belief system. Whatever it is that you've been believing your entire life, this encounter is going to come in to kind of rock the boat a little bit and say, oh, wait a minute, whoa, what's going on here? You know, like, I thought that life was this way, and now this encounter is showing me that life can actually be this other way. So important life-altering event, some kind of a big event that's going to happen in your life. An event can be just, you know, a moment, any moment that's going to have a great impact on your life currently, on your future. It could be some kind of an epiphany moment, some kind of eureka moment. Oh, wow, finally I understand, right? And you kind of like are going to understand in a different way, a different perspective there. The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew. I cannot explain how I felt, but I knew I was meant to find you. So either you already know this person for some of you guys, or you're about to meet a person here who belongs in your life. This could be, of course, in love situations. It could be, you know, somebody that will become your friend. It could be someone that becomes a business partner. It can literally be anyone. Of course, for a lot of you guys and most of you, it's going to be a romantic type of encounter, but not for everybody. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be one of those moments where it's like going to be like, oh wow, you know, I didn't believe in love at first sight, or I did not believe in trusting people the first time that I met them, and all of a sudden it's like you guys just kind of like mesh together. Again, it's going to question your belief system. We're going to see what that's all about. Let me know in the comments below if you already know what this is all pertaining to. Ooh, whoa. So we're starting your reading with a very interesting energy tied up to that one. So for some of you guys, if you already know this person, there could be something toxic happening. Okay. So it's like the beautiful aspect of the relationship, of the situation, of the connection, of the business partnership, of the family member, friend, whoever this is. But then there could also be some, you know, issues, okay, stemming from toxic patterns, toxic cycles, something toxic within the connection, within the bond. Because as you can see here, there's a devil behind these two, masculine and feminine energy, and they're tied to each other with a chain. I mean, if you put a chain on me and then you tie it on to another person, that's not going to feel too comfortable, right? It's going to feel like, oh, wow. The chain becomes heavy. It's like, okay, you can't have your independence anymore. You can't have your freedom anymore. So this could be some kind of a toxic union, toxic cycle. For some of you guys, it could just represent, if this is between you and you, what is it toxic in your life right now? Are you continuously going into a cycle in your life that you kind of are recognizing, okay, you know what, I'm like self-sabotaging. There could be self-sabotaging, you know, issues here. It could be an emphasis on materialism, on sex, on earthly pleasures, okay? Or it could just be simply obsession. It could just be some kind of an obsession. We're going to see. Let's go ahead and continue the reading. Now, I see here with the Page of Swords, so this situation involves something here related to someone not really trusting the other person or the process just yet, okay? Right now, I do see that someone is kind of, you know, sitting back and watching from the sidelines. If this is you, you might be spying on someone. You might be trying to get more information about someone. You might be trying to, you know, see what else, you know, is there that this person may not be telling you. For others of you, it could be as simple as you kind of like not really feeling like opening up too much to a person, whether a new person or a person that you already know, and just kind of keeping things surface level, you know, like chit chat. Oh, hey, how are you doing? How's your day? Oh, good. Okay, bye. You know, like kind of like keeping things very surface level, nothing too deep. We're going to see why, but I'm sensing that for some of you guys, you might be afraid to be yourself. You might not want to reveal yourself because you're like, no, I'm not going to reveal myself until I get to know more about this person. I get to do the research. I want to find out more information. There could be some kind of hidden information that you might be trying to figure out as well. Now, in your challenge position, you have here the Two of Wands. So I see here that there is something here related to you not being able to take action because of indecision. It's like that indecision of, do I stay? Do I go? Do I move left? Do I move right? Do I do this? Do I do that? Right? So right now, you're going to find it challenging to make a decision and move forward with it and commit to it fully, because you're still trying to weigh out the pros, the cons, the pluses, the minuses. You're still trying to figure it out. You're still trying to get more information. Is more information going to come to the light, right? So there's all of these processes that are happening all at once. And so I feel like this has to do also with your future. It's like it's not easy to make a decision based on something that will potentially change your future for good, you know? And so I feel like right now, yes, you might find it challenging to take action also in some kind of way, shape, or form. You might still be kind of like in your mind. Now, I see here that part of your desire is to end something. There's something here that you want to end, or that you have ended, or that you will be ending, or you just want change. You're like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. I want change in my life. I want to end this situation that is toxic. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's something that is very toxic that you already kind of like are realizing that you want to put to an end. But at the same time, there might be temptation. Okay, there might still be some kind of temptation lurking, you know, around you, that kind of thing. But this is all about you desiring, you know, transformation in whatever area of your life. Now, I'm also seeing here that with the Three of Swords, this is the root of the issue. So the root of the issue is directly tied to your challenge position. So what that means for you is that the root of the issue is that somebody here has still not yet healed. There's still some kind of energy of the Three of Swords where the root of the issue is either, you and this person, or between you and you haven't healed, a part of you that is still causing a lot of pain within you, within the relationship, within, your plans for the future, but there's still some kind of pain there that needs to be healed and transformed. For others of you, the root of the issue could be a third party situation, but I don't really see signs of that. We will continue the reading to see what that's all about. That's only for some of you guys, okay? Not for all of you. In the recent past, there was a lot of happiness, there was a lot of joy, there was a lot of, going out, having fun, spending money, celebrating, all that good stuff between you and a person, you and a group of people, you and your friends, whatever this was in the recent past. For some of you, there was a third party situation, okay? That's only for some, not for everybody. And also, what you don't see coming is the Ten of Wands. So with the Ten of Wands here, there's something here related to you still having to put in the work and the effort and you feeling overwhelmed. I feel that you're going to have an opportunity, okay, where you're going to have to release some things, some people, situations, old ways of thinking, okay, that are holding you back, okay, because I feel that in the near future, you're going to start feeling tired. You're going to start feeling exhausted if you right now don't put something to an end, okay, or change things in your life that need to be changed. There's a lot of endings here happening for a lot of the signs, is what I've been reminding people. And so don't freak out. I feel like as a collective, we are all going through these changes. So I feel that, it's going to be kind of a wake-up call in the near future, because, a lot of times you want to get to your goal. You want to, achieve this, achieve that, do this, do that, whatever, right? And you don't really catch yourself when you're feeling exhausted. In fact, you kind of want to do more. And the message will be, don't do more, do less, okay? Do less. And for some of you, it's not about adding more. It's about subtracting and then, figuring out where you can add new things here and there. But first, it's all about taking kind of like, taking back your energy, because I feel like if you don't, you're going to exhaust yourself and it will lead to burnout. And that's not going to be, it's not going to be beneficial for you, okay? But I do see here that with the Emperor in your subconscious thoughts. Now, in your subconscious thoughts, this is basically the energy that is underlying this entire reading that you may or may not be aware of. Now, I feel that for some of you guys, you want to be in control. There's some kind of power dynamic playing a role here. It's kind of like right now you're undecided about what to do in your life. You're not sure, what to make a decision on. Do you stay? Do you go? Do you change this? Do you change that? Do you drop this? Do you drop that? Do you add this or that, right? All of these questions. And I feel like it stems from some kind of control issue. For some of you, it can also mean that subconsciously speaking, you do want to be in charge. It's like there's this masculine energy growing from within you, or that is still working in the background, because the Emperor, it's the purest of the most masculine energies that you will find in the entire tarot deck, okay? So this is all about masculine energy. It's like you're functioning from that masculine energy where you don't want to give in, you don't want to give up, you don't want to be seen as weak, you don't want to be seen as, oh, that person's giving up already, oh, that person can't do it, or, But again, if you keep going in that direction, look how you're going to end up. It's going to lead to burnout. Sometimes you do have to be vulnerable with yourself, be vulnerable with people. And a lot of times people think that vulnerability is weakness, when in fact it's not. It's quite the opposite. Being vulnerable with yourself and accepting, hey, you know what? I am tired. I am feeling this way or that way. Or, I do need kind of help, right? I do need extra help. Or, you know what? I don't know this about this situation and I need to learn more. That is actually a strength, because you are realizing and you're accepting the fact that, you're not perfect and no one is perfect. But I feel like you've been trying to hold on to this masculine energy for so long that if you are not the one who decides on changing that up and being vulnerable and being yourself and being authentic with yourself and other people, the universe is going to create some kind of an experience where you're going to have to do it. Okay. So I feel that there's something related to, again, maybe you want the respect, or you've been fearing, rather. This is kind of like a fear of what they will say. Oh, will they see me, as a weak person, as a, as not being able to finish this project, or whatever the case may be. And in reality, I feel like you just have to be honest with yourself, okay, about whatever the situation is. This could be in career matters. This could be in relationships, love, family, whatever this is for you. But I do see here that with the King of Swords, yeah, so, the King of Swords is how somebody sees you. Somebody already has respect for you. I feel like you've already created a firm foundation in an area or areas of your life where you are fearing being looked down upon, right? It's like people already respect you. People already see you as this King of Swords. I mean, this is literally how a person sees you, or how people see you. They see you as smart. They respect you. They know that you're open with communication when you need to be. Yeah, maybe you're not too in touch with your emotions, or you don't express your emotions all that much. But, people do have respect for you, and they see you in a bright light. Now, I'm also seeing here that with the Seven of Cups, this is your action advice. You're going to have to, understand right now that there's not just one way to do things. There are multiple ways. You have multiple options. I feel that you're going to be shown different opportunities, different options where, I don't necessarily have to do it this way. I can go about doing it this way or that way or this other way, right? So you're going to be, realizing very soon that you have more than one way of doing things, more than one option, more than one solution. But what's important for you to remember here is, you've got to remember kind of like your intention, right? Because sometimes people, when they are shown, you can do it this way and that way, and you can, find the solution in 10 different other ways, and, sometimes they get lost. So don't get lost with all these options that you forget your goal. So keep your goal in mind. Okay, keep in front of you, even write it out, right? This is what I'm setting out to do, okay? Because I feel that you're going to be faced with a lot of options, and you have to, I feel like you're going to be able to kind of like pursue the correct one for you when you remember, your intention and your goal, okay? Now, I'm also seeing here that part of the result is going to be some kind of negotiation. I feel like you and a group of people, you and one particular person, you guys are going to be able to make something work. This is the Three of Pentacles between three people. It could be, that somebody here is going to, who knows, maybe recognize some kind of skill sets that you can, add to the business, or add to the relationship, or whatever it is. Or it could be you and another person hiring another person, because this is all about work, right? The Three of Pentacles is literally a guy getting hired, and they're negotiating there. Okay, so how much do you charge? And okay, well, it's going to be my job here, right? So there's some kind of negotiation there based on either you finally recognizing somebody's skill sets that can help you, and or vice versa. Somebody here coming to you and asking you, hey, you know what? I need help in this area and that area. Maybe we can work together and make something work, so we can have like a win-win situation, right? So that's the energy there. Now let's go ahead and jump into your final affirmation message before we end the reading, and then we will transition over to the extended. So what is your affirmation message for this week? Okay. And this says, I have a voice and that voice matters. So this is going to be a very important week for you to communicate, for you to voice things, say things, communicate things that perhaps you've been holding on to. Whether, again, I gave you an example. Yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe you're not as strong as you thought you were in a certain area, and you do need the help, and you do need to communicate that. And that's the only way that you will get the help that you need. For others of you guys, perhaps you've been holding on, to unsaid words, unspoken feelings, unspoken emotions. So this is going to be a very important week for you to open up the lines of communication. I have a voice and that voice matters. All right. That is what I have for you. And now let's jump right into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at GenaMoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at GenaMoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.